I'm going to be going over how to give sub-Q fluids to your pet at home. Let's start with the supplies. This would be the fluid bag, and it comes in a bag like this, which you just have to tear open. And for any of people that care out there, the bag is recyclable. Tear that off, put that aside. So this is your sub-Q fluid bag, and it's sealed down here, okay? Put that aside for now. This is the Venus set, which it's the line that actually goes in the fluid bag. So you can open that too, and then throw that in the garbage. So we have the line here. So you take your fluid bag right here, and there is 1,000 milliliters per bag. And if you can see, close enough, down to the 1 is 100, 2 is 200, 3 is 300, 4 is 400, and so on. Your doctor will give you the amount that you would give your animal because it's based on weight. Usually it's once a day. So there's that. We're going to take this top off here, and it kind of pops off, so get a firm grip here, pull, and it's off. Now you don't want it, it's open now, so you just want to keep it standing up like that. Take your Venus set and take this off. Now this part is sharp right here, it's a sharp plastic part. So be careful when you insert it into the bag. So I put it in gently, twist it, and push down. A little pressure, and twist until you get it up. So now it's in. Now the line is now open, so once you tip the bag up, the fluid will be coming out. So you want to close this off. You can either do this little doohickey here, and that's a big term I just used, but you can close it off here, or you can use this, which just rolls. Now I bring it all the way down to the end, because if you're doing fluids by yourself, it's nice to have control to close it off once you're finished, like readily accessible. So close it off. Now as far as hanging the bag up, if you have a dog, you can take a picture off the wall, hang it where you have the picture, and just have the dog standing or sitting on the ground. If you have a cat, probably like a washer dryer, put like a towel down, and then hang up with put the fluids on the hanger and hang it up. The higher the bag is, the faster it's going to go, so you don't have to keep the pet contained for long. So I recommend putting it up as high as you can, keeping in mind how long the line is. So I'm going to put the fluids up here. And what you're going to do is you're going to drain out all the air. Now you are giving the fluid sub-Q, which means it's under the skin, so don't be so freaked out about the air. If air bubbles do get under the skin, it's not like you're giving it in the vein, so don't worry about that. The body will absorb that too. Open it up, and I have a garbage pail right here, and I'm going to let the fluids run out and get all this air out of the line. There we go. No more air. I recommend saving these little caps, because you're going to want to, after you put the needle on, you're going to want to have this to put back on, okay? That goes up there. So now you're pretty much all set to give fluids to your pet, okay? So let's take this is our pet. Dogs, cats have a lot of extra skin right back here, so right between the shoulder blades. So feel free, get a feel of that, pinch it, feel comfortable with it. Now you're going to want to make a teepee effect. So 2 fingers like this with the thumb here a little higher up. Pinch, lift the skin. And that's where you're going to put it, okay? So we're going to give you needles that come like this. You just twist off. Take the cap off. Put that in there. And there you go. Now it is beveled, the needle. It's hard to see. So you want to put bevel down. I mean, if it goes bevel up, it's not a big deal. Bevel down is usually the best way to do it. So you pinch the skin, pull it up, and it's like, think of it like a teepee. And you're going to want to put below your thumb, perpendicular with the body, through where you would enter the teepee. So you do that, lift up, okay? Perpendicular and firm pressure and put it in. Now, if for some reason you go through the skin and you can see that and you turn on the fluids and the fluids are coming out and not going underneath the skin, don't freak out. Once you initially put the needle in, that's the most painful part. So don't worry about, just pull back a little bit so it goes back under the skin and just keep a hold of this side. Now, since you put this close, you can just open this up, roll the wheel, and you can wait. Now, you make sure you have your fluids so you can see how much you're giving. 100, 200. So, like I said, if it's not very high, it's not going to go fast. So the higher, the better. Now, if, say your animal's uncomfortable and it doesn't like it, so I try to keep my hands on the head, like behind the neck, and you can actually hold here and maybe squeeze the bag because the fluids go faster that way, and then you'll be done faster. Sometimes what bothers the animal is the temperature of the fluids, so feel free, like a half hour before, to put the fluids in put some hot water in a bowl in the sink and then sit the fluids in there for a half hour or so, and they'll be much more comfortable and they won't feel it's so cold under their skin. So once you're at your amount, roll it closed, take it out, be careful you don't poke yourself, give your dog or cat a pet, they're done, put the needle back, the cap back on the needle, take the needle off, this cap you've already saved, put that back on, put that up here, and then coffee can to the side, put your sharps in there, and then once a month bring it into your veterinarian and they will dispose of that, usually for a small fee. What else did I want to say? I think that's pretty much it. Good luck and you'll do fine. It's really, once you do it once or twice, you're going to be good. Oh yeah, and the bubble that they have back there, gravity will take hold and it might go behind the armpits or the elbows, or don't worry, that'll be absorbed and your animal will do just fine. Thanks. Bye.